Hello everyone, DonTheCrown here, back with another Monster Hunter Wilds video. I saw this incredible strategy for farming just stuff on the Reddit. Figured I had to make a video about this after testing it out for myself and making a few tweaks to make it even more efficient. And the type of stuff you can get with this is basically some of the things that you want to grind the most for in Endgame, which makes it really strong. Specifically, you can go out and get yourself tons of these gold melding tickets. And what these do allow you to make like tons of any of the jewels that you want, whether it's, sword or if it's armor. Make tons of these. As you can see, I can make like 200 armor jewels, and we'll do this probably after making this video. So pretty hyped about that. And then we can also go and make relics. Like I made about 100 of these old weapon shard blades. You get to like specifically pick the type that you want after you hit hunter rank 100. So that was pretty awesome. I was able to make my dragon weapon finally, and it's just really insane. You can also get armor spheres as well from this farm. So let's just hop right into what the heck we're doing. So what you want to do is you want to go to Windsward Plains here, and we are going to go to base camp right off the bat. And you are not really going to have to do a ton of setup for this or anything. However, you are going to want to have at least one of your pop-up camps set up. And that is the pop-up camp that is located right up here at what's it called? Area 4 West. This is really important because this is basically right near the spot with the 3 pillars. And this is going to give us the ability to jump down from this cliff and get to a kind of secret spot that has one of these rare items. Now, basically what we're doing, we're farming 2 spawns of a rare item, but it only spawns at a very specific time, which is during the plenty, during nighttime, during the full moon. And what we're going to do is we're going to use those materials that we do farm to go and trade here with Nata. This person here, Seka, will trade for those night flower pollen, like you see at this first option here, for either 3 hard armor spheres, or she'll trade for a relic golden ticket or just a melding golden ticket. And it is random, whatever she has, but we will get plenty of opportunities to reset his shop here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go here and you want to rest until it is the plenty and it is nighttime. We're going to do nighttime on this first one because we need to figure out what phase the moon is, because it only spawns the item on full moon, and otherwise you can't get it. All the other nights, and I believe there's 7 different nights total, so 6 nights out of 7 there will be no spawn. And typically the route that I like to run on this, just right off the bat, this is going to be the same route that we run when we are going to go and actually do the spawn. I'm just going to grab these 2 here. These like sandpeppers are really good trade items. And we're just going to keep running directly over here, past all the monsters, past this guy here, and then we're just going to pick up all this windward succulent. Now there's a special one here that I'm going to have to dismount for. Normally this is not here, and I believe on full moon nights, so we don't have to deal with that. And then we can pretty much from this point head over to where the thing would spawn. Now from here though, we can see where the moon spawns. It's going to spawn right above our head, and the thing that we're looking to farm is going to be right here. And it's not going to be up tonight because tonight is most likely not a full moon. I didn't prep this in advance, so I don't really know what phase the moon is going to be in. But we're going to hopefully see a moon that is like mostly full on the right side with the dark part of the moon on the left side, because that means we have to wait less time. Looks like the moon is coming up, and that is exactly what we see here. So the moon here is about 2 nights away from being a full moon. Basically, there's just like a sliver of the moon left on the left when it is 1 night to go. So we just have to rest 2 nights to evening. We're just going to go, well, we were going to go to our base here, but this Kumatrice here decided that he didn't like it. So let's go back to base. We'll just rest in town. It's not a big deal. That pop-up camp is pretty darn bad because that literally happens all of the time. The 2 camps that you can put out in that direction are just absolutely just ready to explode at any time. So what we're going to do here is we're going to rest plenty. We're going to also change it to evening time. This will advance it 1 more night. Now we're not doing nighttime because we want to make sure that well, we have as much time as possible, because the basically as you're doing these runs, the game time will keep you pushing the time forwards in the background, and you will eventually need to like do this setup again, which is a little bit of a pain. So we're gonna do plenty again and evening, and this should put this on the night of the full moon. Now it is evening time, which is not nighttime, and this event, though the thing only spawns, is only pickable during the nighttime. But we're going to do a little trick here in order to force it to be the nighttime, which is we're just going to go talk to Alma real quick, and we are going to go and take the optional quest, A Leviathan's Temper. This gives us a tempered Balahara, and we're not going to go and fight anything, but we are going to go and grab ourselves our little crafting or little gathering thing. Now I do have my gathering set on right now. If you don't know what a gathering set looks like, I do have a gathering crafting video. Pretty much just going to get a whole bunch of extra resources here. So this quest puts it at like just before nighttime. And so we're just going to run out here. There's always going to be a Rathian in this area here. And we are going to run all the way over to this. Little sandpepper like so. Sandpepper again. And we're just going to pick up these like little crafting materials, or pick up these like different trade materials. Like I have a ton of these Windsward succulent stuff now. And sometimes these even pop off with a, food reward as well with them. But not these particular times. We can also go and grab sleep herbs, which are pretty darn useful if you are capturing tons of monsters like I've been doing. And we are going to ride right over here to this sleep herb. And that white plant on the left is what we're going to be getting. But it doesn't flower right away. It should be flowering right about now, right as we roll up to it. And there we go. The Ephemeral Bloom is ready to go. And that's like almost a perfect like timing there. It does take a little bit of time. Then we're going to teleport here to the camp in the west. And we're going to turn to the left and go off the cliff here. Now, on the controller, when you are when you jump off a cliff, I have to pull right trigger here in order to make the secret glide. If you do not glide here, you will not be able to make it to this little secret cliff here. We're just going to hop off. Going to roll up. Pick the bloom here, and then immediately return from quests. And then go again. Which is on this menu. So this should be a little bit over 2 minutes, I would guess. About how long it takes each one of these to be done. A little bit over 2 minutes. And then all you have to do is just keep repeating this over and over again. It will just continue to work. And you can pretty much get yourself tons of these blooms. Each one you pick up is basically like 10 jewels once you do the hand-ins and stuff. And like I said, with Nata, like pretty much you just have to trade with him a whole bunch. And like refreshing the shop here is kind of the painful part, because it only really refreshes when you rest or a full day goes through. And so that can be kind of a hard thing. Hopefully this video helps you out. Hopefully you can get some insane returns from this. I typically can get about like 8 to maybe 10 runs per night. But eventually you'll get to the flower and it won't bloom. And that'll be pretty much it. You'll have to go and rest 6 times until it becomes the full moon again. And then, yeah, that'll be awesome. And you'll be able to loot some more. Hopefully you guys have a great time. Come by the stream and we'll see you again soon.